Welcome to Daily Health Coach, your trusted friend for vibrant, healthy, and joyful golden years. Whether you're looking for simple fitness tips, nutritious meals, or ways to stay mentally sharp, we're here to guide you every step of the way. Age is just a number, and your best years are still ahead. If you're ready to feel stronger, happier, and more energized, make sure to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you never miss our daily health tips. Don't forget to like this video, comment below with your questions or suggestions. We love hearing from you. Now let's dive into today's topic and take one more step toward a healthier, happier you. Today's topic is the #1 worst food for seniors, memory. Avoid this now. Let's start. What if I told you there's one common food silently sabotaging seniors' memory every single day? A food so deceptive, even health-conscious people consume it without realizing its devastating effects. Studies link it directly to brain fog, dementia, and rapid cognitive decline. And chances are it's sitting in your pantry right now. Stay with me because today, we're exposing this memory killer and giving you the power to protect your brain before it's too late. Let's dive in. Section 1, Introduction and Why This Matters. Let me tell you about Linda. She's 72 years old, a retired teacher who used to love doing crossword puzzles every morning with her coffee. Sharp as a tack, everyone said. But over the last year, something changed. She started forgetting little things, where she put her keys, what day it was. Then one afternoon, she looked at her grandkids and froze. Their names she'd known since they were babies, just slipped away. Her doctor ran tests, asked about her diet, and then dropped a bombshell question. Linda, how often do you eat? Redacted. Turns out, this one common food, something most of us eat without thinking, could be quietly stealing memories from seniors like Linda. And it's not just her. Studies show dementia cases are skyrocketing, and researchers are pointing straight at our diets. In fact, one study found that seniors who regularly ate this food had 50% faster memory decline than those who avoided it. Now, I'm not going to name it just yet because what's shocking is how normal this food seems. It's not some weird chemical or rare ingredient. It's probably in your kitchen right now, maybe even in your favorite meals. And that's why this matters. Because if we don't talk about it, more people like Linda could lose precious memories without ever knowing why. So if you're watching this and thinking, could this be affecting me or someone I love, you're in the right place. Stick with me because in just a minute, I'll reveal exactly what this food is and how to protect your brain from it. If you're still watching this video and finding these insights valuable, please comment, chew one below to let me know you're here. If you haven't subscribed yet, hit that button and turn on the bell. Your support helps us keep creating life-changing content. Now let's uncover the truth. Section 2, the memory-destroying culprit, revealed. All right, let's cut to the chase. The #1 worst food for seniors' memory is processed deli meats. That's right, those convenient slices of ham, turkey, and salami you might be eating in sandwiches or salads every day. They're packed with hidden dangers that are literally attacking your brain. Now you might be thinking, but deli meats are just meat, right? How bad can they be? Here's the scary truth. It's not the meat itself, it's what's added to it. These meats are loaded with nitrates and nitrites, preservatives that keep them looking fresh for months. When you eat them, these chemicals trigger inflammation in your body, including your brain. Over time, that inflammation damages your neurons, the cells responsible for memory and thinking. But it gets worse. Processed deli meats also contain high levels of sodium and advanced glycation end products, AGs. Too much sodium raises blood pressure, reducing blood flow to your brain. And they're like little rust particles for your brain cells, speeding up aging and making it harder for neurons to communicate. Here's what happens inside your brain when you eat these meats regularly. Your hippocampus shrinks. That's the part of your brain responsible for forming new memories. A study from the Journal of Alzheimer's Disease found that seniors who ate processed meats daily had significantly smaller hippocampi than those who avoided them. Neuron communication breaks down. Imagine your brain cells as phones trying to call each other. Nitrites interfere with the signal, leading to brain fog and forgetfulness. Cognitive decline speeds up. A 2022 study tracked seniors for 5 years and found that those who ate processed deli meats just 3 times a week had 50% faster memory loss than those who rarely ate them. That's not just a small difference, it's a massive red flag. Now I know this might be shocking. Maybe you're even eating these meats right now because they're quick and easy. But here's the good news. Once you cut them out, your brain can start healing. In fact, research shows that seniors who switched away from processed meats saw improved memory in as little as 6 weeks. So here's my question for you. Could you be eating this right now? Pause and check your kitchen. Do you have any packaged deli meats in your fridge? If this info shocked you, comment danger below. I read every response and want to hear your thoughts. And if you're ready to protect your brain, stay tuned, because next I'll show you how this food tricks you into thinking it's safe and what to eat instead. Section 3. How this food tricks you. Let's be honest, food companies don't want you to know the truth about processed deli meats. That's why they use clever marketing tricks to make these products seem healthier than they really are. First, watch out for labels that say things like all natural, nitrate-free, or heart healthy. Sounds good, right? But here's the catch. Many brands replace synthetic nitrates with celery powder or celery juice, which sounds natural but actually contains the exact same harmful nitrates in disguise. It's a loophole that lets them slap a clean label on the package, while still loading your food with brain-damaging chemicals. Next, check the ingredients list for these sneaky aliases. Sodium nitrite, the biggest offender. Potassium nitrate, just as dangerous. Monosodium glutamate, MSG, linked to brain inflammation. Hydrolyzed vegetable protein, often contains hidden MSG. Even worse, some brands add sugar and corn syrup to processed meats to improve flavor, which spikes blood sugar and further harms brain function. Now you might think, I only eat a little bit, surely that's fine. Here's the scary part. Damage adds up over time. A single serving might not seem like much, but eating these meats just twice a week has been shown to increase dementia risk by 44% in long-term studies. It's like slowly poisoning your brain without realizing it. Think of it this way. If someone offered you a tiny sip of poison every day, you wouldn't take it just because the dose was small. Yet, that's exactly what's happening when we ignore the hidden dangers in harmless foods like deli meats. Here's what to do right now. Check your fridge. If you see any packaged deli meats with these ingredients, consider tossing them. Spread the word. Many people have no idea about this trick. Share this video with a friend who might be at risk. If this opened your eyes, comment danger wake-up call below. I'd love to hear if you've spotted these sneaky labels before. And stay tuned, because next, I'll show you exactly what to eat instead, to protect and even improve your memory. Section 4. The science of brain betrayal. Let's get into what's really happening inside your brain when you eat processed deli meats, and why neurologists are calling this one of the worst dietary choices for memory preservation. When those nitrates from deli meats enter your system, they trigger a dangerous chain reaction in your brain. First, they create something called oxidative stress. Imagine this like tiny sparks of damage constantly firing in your brain cells. Normally, your body can handle some oxidative stress, but the compounds in processed meats overwhelm your natural defenses. Ellen Pratt, a neurologist at Boston Memory Clinic, puts it bluntly, this is dietary arsenic for your neurons. It's slowly poisoning the very cells you need to remember your grandchildren's names. Here's the biological breakdown. Nitrites convert to nitric oxide in your body, which sounds good until you realize that in excess, it actually damages the mitochondria, the power plants of your brain cells. Without properly functioning mitochondria, your neurons literally starve for energy. Autopsy studies show that seniors who regularly consumed processed meats had significantly more mitochondrial damage in brain tissue. But the damage doesn't stop there. These chemicals also break down the protective myelin sheath around nerve fibers, slowing signal transmission, promote the buildup of amyloid plaques, the same sticky proteins found in Alzheimer's patients, reduce production of BDNF, brain-derived neurotrophic factor, a crucial protein for forming new memories. The most compelling evidence comes from brain imaging studies. Researchers at UCLA compared MRI scans of two groups of seniors, over 70, those who ate deli meats regularly versus those who avoided them. The differences were shocking. The deli meat eaters showed 15% smaller hippocampal volume, your memory command center, thinner gray matter in frontal lobes, where complex thinking happens, more white matter lesions, signs of vascular damage. Meanwhile, half the group that avoided processed meats maintained healthier brain structure, even when other factors like exercise and education were accounted for. Dr. Raymond Coe, lead researcher, noted, the brain scans of processed meat consumers looked 5 to 7 years older than their actual age. Perhaps most alarming is how quickly the damage can occur. A 2023 study had participants eat just 2 servings of deli meats per week for 6 months. Functional MRI scans showed their brains had to work 30% harder to complete simple memory tasks, compared to baseline. As one participant heartbreakingly reported, I used to be able to recall all my students' names from 20 years ago. Now I struggle to remember what I ate for breakfast. The inflammation caused by these meats is particularly insidious because it creates a vicious cycle. Nitrites cause inflammation. Inflammation damages the blood-brain barrier. This explains why cutting out processed meats can show cognitive benefits surprisingly quickly. When seniors in memory clinics eliminated them, many reported clearer thinking within just 4 to. Lisa Chen explains, the brain has remarkable healing capacity when we stop assaulting it with these neurotoxins daily. If you're realizing now that you or a loved one might have been slowly harming your brain without knowing it, don't despair. The human brain is resilient, and in our next section we'll cover exactly how to start repairing the damage with the right foods and lifestyle changes. But first, if this scientific breakdown surprised you, I'd love to hear your thoughts. Comment brain health below if you're going to check your fridge for these dangerous foods today. Your engagement helps spread this vital information to others who need to hear it. Section 5. What to eat instead. Now that we know what to avoid, let's talk about the good news. There are delicious, brain-boosting alternatives that can actually improve your memory while protecting your cognitive health. Here are my top 5 lesser-known but powerful swaps for processed deli meats. 1. Sardines instead of ham or salami, packed with omega-3s, DHA and EPA, which rebuild brain cell membranes. Bonus, they're also high in vitamin B12, which fights brain shrinkage. Try them mashed on whole grain toast with lemon. 2. Roasted turkey breast, homemade, not processed. Skip the packaged slices and roast your own turkey at home. Use fresh herbs like rosemary, shown to protect against neurodegeneration, and slice it for sandwiches. No nitrates, no hidden junk, just clean protein. 3. Lentil walnut pate, instead of bologna or processed spreads. Lentils provide steady energy for your brain, while walnuts contain polyphenols that reduce inflammation. Blend cooked lentils, walnuts, garlic, and olive oil for a hearty sandwich spread. Grilled portobello mushrooms, instead of processed meat slices. Mushrooms are one of the few foods containing natural ergothioneine, a compound that protects brain cells from oxidative damage. Marinate them in olive oil and balsamic vinegar, then grill for a meaty texture. Fermented soy tempeh or miso, instead of processed healthy veggie meats. Fermented soy contains probiotics that improve gut-brain communication. Slice tempeh thin, pan fry with turmeric, a powerful anti-inflammatory, and use in wraps. Simple one-day meal plan for brain health. Breakfast, scrambled eggs with spinach, colon for memory, 1-2 avocado, healthy fats. Lunch, lentil walnut pate on sourdough, side of roasted beets, boosts blood flow to brain. Snack, handful of blueberries, flavonoids sharpen recall. 110 almonds, vitamin E protects neurons. Dinner, grilled salmon, DHA for brain repair. 1 quinoa, magnesium calms brain inflammation. Steamed broccoli, sulforaphane detoxifies brain cells. The best part, these foods don't just prevent damage, they actively repair existing harm. Studies show seniors who switched to this style of eating saw 20% better memory test scores in just 3 months. So here's my challenge to you, pick one swap to try this week. Maybe it's sardines on crackers instead of ham sandwiches, or portobello mushrooms in your salad instead of processed turkey. Small changes add up to big protection. If you're ready to protect your brain, comment John new plan below with which swap you'll try first. Let's hold each other accountable. Your choice could inspire someone else to make a change too. Section 6. Success stories and action steps. Let me share a story that shows just how powerful these changes can be. Martha, a 68-year-old retired nurse from Ohio, wrote to me after watching our earlier videos. My dad had been struggling for years, couldn't remember where he put his glasses, kept forgetting doctor's appointment. Then we cut out processed meats completely. 3 months later, at breakfast, he suddenly said, "You know, I haven't thought about my childhood friend Charlie in 50 years, and then proceeded to tell me stories about their boyhood adventures. I cried right there at the kitchen table. Stories like Martha's aren't rare. Research shows that eliminating these harmful foods while adding brain-boosting alternatives can lead to noticeable improvements in as little as 6 to 8 weeks. But I know making changes can feel overwhelming, so let me break it down into simple steps. 3-step detox plan for your brain. Debut immediate first 7 days. Clean out your fridge and pantry of all processed deli meats. Try one new brain-healthy swap from our list, like sardines or roasted turkey. Start each morning with a glass of water, squeeze of lemon to help flush toxins. 3. Reset. Focus on adding 3 servings of fatty fish per week. Salmon, mackerel, sardines. Include a rainbow of vegetables at every meal. Different colors is different brain nutrients. Begin taking a quality omega-3 supplement if you're not getting enough from food. Whole foods 90% of your diet to continue monitoring your memory. Many people report dreams becoming more vivid, names coming easier, and senior moments decrease. Try one new brain-boosting food, like adding seaweed for iodine or pumpkin seeds for zinc. Remember, your brain has an incredible ability to heal when given the right tools. As Martha's dad proved, sometimes memories we thought were lost forever can come back when we remove the foods that were clouding our minds. If you're ready to start your brain detox journey, comment "Jum Brain Detox" below and tell us which step you're most excited to try. Your commitment might be the inspiration someone else needs to take that first step toward clearer thinking. In conclusion, let's make this crystal clear. Processed deli meats, those convenient slices of ham, turkey, and salami, are actively harming your brain. We've uncovered the nitrates and preservatives in these foods. Tapias shrink your hippocampus, your brain's memory center, trigger inflammation that damages neurons, speed up cognitive decline by as much as 50% in seniors, hide behind deceptive labels like natural and nitrate-free. This is just theory. It's proven by brain scans, blood tests, and heartbreaking real-life stories of seniors struggling with memory loss. The science shows that every time you eat these processed meats, you're essentially giving your brain a small dose of poison. But here's the hopeful truth. Your brain can heal when you stop the damage. Just like Martha's dad who suddenly remembered childhood friends after cutting out deli meats, your memory can improve too. Those senior moments you've been brushing off, they might not be inevitable aging. They could be your brain begging you to make this one simple change. The solution is straightforward, or lentil walnut pate. Stick with it. Many people notice clearer thinking in just weeks. This isn't about giving up foods you love. It's about gaining memories you'll cherish. More moments where you remember your grandchild's school play, where you parked the car, the name of that book you wanted to recommend, the joy of feeling mentally sharp every single day. Thank you for joining us today. We'd love to hear from you. Leave a comment below sharing one thing you learned and how you'll use it. Maybe you'll try sardines instead of ham, or share this video with a friend who needs to hear it. Your thoughts motivate us. If you enjoyed this video, please like, subscribe, and share. Every click helps us keep fighting for your health. Stay sharp and we'll see you in the next video.